Are you feeling more like roommates than lovers? Does your relationship resemble this plant? This plant has been neglected, it's dying, and it's really struggling. Does your relationship look like this plant? Mine did for many years. My wife and I almost divorced. We struggled, but we also discovered how to restore our relationship. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 steps we took to reverse our unhappy marriage so that you can apply some of them to your relationship as well. I'm couples therapist Dr. Wyatt, and I've been in private practice since 2004, and I've helped over 1,000 couples restore their relationship. If you want help to resolve your resentments, go through my ER Marriage Intensive. It's my most comprehensive resource I provide, and it'll help you address your resentments and rekindle your love. To learn more, comment the word ER below and I'll send you the page. The first thing to consider is what has caused the drift in your marriage. What took you from saying I do to I want a divorce? What has transpired in your relationship? Most couples, when they start out, they have all their focus on one another, but through the years, you take your focus off of each other. And instead you start focusing on kids and career and mortgage, etc. And you take your eye off of the relationship, and your relationship is alive. It needs oxygen. So if you start depriving your relationship, it's going to suffocate. And there's a natural drift in the wrong direction for couples. That's why so many couples are unhappy. Very similar to your fitness. If you're not careful with what you eat and how much you exercise, what happens? You get unhealthy, you gain weight. And so likewise with your marriage, if you take your eye off of your relationship, your marriage is going to get unhealthy over time. The second thing to improve your unhappy marriage is you have to address your resentments. When you have unresolved conflict, your needs aren't being met, that creates resentments. And when there's active resentments, everything else shuts down. It's hard to feel like friends with someone you resent, hard to have intimacy with someone you resent. So you need to commit to addressing your resentments because resentments create walls. So that's an essential step to improving your relationship. And the tool I use to help couples with this is called the Reunite tool. You can Google it, try to use it on your own with your partner if you can. But that tool helps couples talk through their resentments in a calm and constructive way. Because what happens is we develop these resentments and then we can't even talk about them without things escalating. That's why you need a tool to help you through those resentments. Here's an example to think about resentments. When you have a lot of active resentments, it can feel like your relationship is broken. Similar to a clock that's not working. It's not ticking anymore. It's broken. But just like this clock, you can fix it. You can put a new battery in it. You can reset the hour and the time so that it's functioning again. And your marriage is the same way when you resolve your resentments. It can heal your relationship. It can fix it to move it from unhappy to happy once again. Comment below if you feel like your relationship is like a broken clock and you're feeling hopeless. The third shift you have to work on to improve your unhappy marriage is you need more quality time and connection with your partner. Think about when you were dating. All you had was connection time. All you had was quality time. But through the years, that's gotten squeezed out. So if you want to improve your relationship, you have to bring back the quality time and the connection. Some of the most important things to do during your quality time is, one, you have to increase your emotional intimacy. Get to know each other again. Share your highs and lows. My head heart check is a great tool to nurture this because you want to start knowing your partner like a friend again. This is where you start rebuilding your friendship. Another thing that's important in this step is increasing your non-sexual touching, your affection. Couples almost never touch and they're not connected, so there's no way they're going to have physical intimacy. So you have to reintegrate non-sexual touching on a regular basis with your partner. A third piece is you need to start dating your spouse again. Carve out once a week dates with your spouse so that you can cultivate shared hobbies together. A lot of couples don't feel like they have anything in common, and one of the reasons is because they don't make time to do hobbies together. So create a list. What are the top hobbies you both would enjoy? And then have a once a week date so you can do those things together to feel like you have more in common. Here's an example that illustrates this. A lot of couples have unhappy marriages because they've taken a lot of things out of their relationship. Similar to these Jenga blocks. If you take away quality time, you start taking away affection, you start taking away physical intimacy, you start taking away emotional intimacy, eventually things fall apart. So to improve your unhappy marriage, you have to build back the things that were taken out of it. You have to put back that quality time. You have to put back that affection. You have to put back that emotional intimacy. You have to put back those dates, all the things that helped you fall in love in the first place need to be put back together again to improve your relationship. The fourth shift is you have to start integrating sensual and sexual intimacy. Your relationship is not going to feel complete unless you also have the physical bonding side. Regular physical intimacy is essential to feel more like lovers instead of roommates. But you can't start there. You have to start by resolving your resentments, rebuilding your friendship, and then you start integrating physical intimacy. You can do this through cuddling together, sensual massage. Then you want to start integrating physical intimacy on a regular basis so you start feeling connected and close and bonded. Here's an example. When you're in an unhappy marriage, it feels like the signal won't go through. You're trying to communicate. You're trying to contact your partner, but it just won't work. There's no line, there's no signal. That happens because you've lost your connection. And one important way to bring back that connection is through physical intimacy. Physical intimacy ranges from non-sexual touching to sexual touching. Without that level of connection in your relationship, it's going to be hard to get through and stay connected with your partner. Comment below if you feel like there's no signal trying to get through to your partner because you feel so disconnected. Number 5, if you're not able to go through these steps on your own, seek professional help. You go to a plumber for your toilet, the dentist for your teeth, the mechanic for your car. Seek professional help. My wife and I had to go through this. When we were going through winter in our relationship, I was not objective because my needs were at stake. And you can't be your own therapist to your own marriage. And so my wife and I had a hard time working through these steps on our own. We got stuck. We felt like we were at a stalemate and our unhappy marriage was getting worse and worse. And so finally I relented and I was open to seeing a professional, and we worked with a variety of different coaches and therapists for several years. And through that, it helped us untangle our knots, create new normals. We healed and we learned how to fall back in love, and so can you. So if you can't work through these steps on your own, reach out for support. If you want to learn all my tools, sign up for my Tools Marriage course. It's my most cost-effective resource I provide, and it's live every week, virtual, so you can join no matter where you are. And every week we go through one new tool, we practice it, we discuss it, so that you can learn how to build a healthy relationship. And remember, the only thing you can control in your relationship is yourself. So focus on your growth areas, what you can improve, because that's going to maximize the chances of your relationship getting better. If you found value in this video, be sure to share it with a friend, leave your comments below, and subscribe for more weekly tips. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to watch this one next. I'll see you in the next one.